Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Music Scrap, the musical scrapper. Wonderful Monday afternoon. Kind of cloudy here. Not really any rain. I don't know what it's like outside because I haven't gone outside. And my air conditioner, it took it took most of the day yesterday on high for the air conditioner to actually get rid of all the humidity in my apartment. It doesn't really go into my bathroom a lot. It's gotten rid of some of the humidity, but not really any cool air leaking into my bathroom. But it was cool enough in here in my craft room. I don't even have my fan on now. And I actually had, because I was just sitting and doing nothing, I actually had my hoodie on this morning watching Dee Dee. So I've turned the fan down of my air conditioner to just low to see if that keeps it nice and stable. So, yay for window air conditioner! Woohoo! Yeah, so anyway, so I thought I'd start off while people are strolling in by showing my page that I did on Saturday's stream in my journal. Let's see here. There we go. So this was my page on Saturday. My first use of texture paste here in the... Let me hold it up a little here for you. So I put some texture paste in within the frames of the window there. Hey, my fairy treasures. What is your name again? Oh, you mean it's not salad day today, Dee Dee? Woohoo! Hi, Dee Dee and Hubster. Hello, hello. Angie. Oh, yes. Okay, right. Yes. Hello, Angie. Nice to meet you. Welcome, welcome to my show. And we have Mindy and Dee Dee. And let's see. I think I said hi to everyone else offline. We have two anonymous. Yeesh, can't say that word. And we have Bunny, and we have Carol with an E from Scotland. We have Sandy and Yvonne, Denise, Gelii, also known as Nell, Dee Dee, Jillian, Mindy Mitz. And we have my fairy treasures, Angie. We have Patty and Trina so far. Oh, and Zandra down on the bottom there. Hello, Zandra. Alrighty. So, this was my stream on Saturday. This is the yummy Patty Tully Parrish. Patty, if you're watching me here, this is the yummy paper that you bought me. The yummy handmade paper you bought me down in Baltimore. OMG. And now that the glue is totally dry, it's totally translucent almost. It's just as translucent as tissue paper, really. It's yummy. So, yeah. Okay, so that was Saturday's stream. It is recorded, it is up on YouTube, so you can watch it. I am the Musical Scrapper on YouTube. Because I had that before I had my Ustream channel. Okay, although I don't have any, whoops, direct to YouTube videos or specific for YouTube videos. My videos are all uploaded from Ustream events. Hello, Linda Mayo. Hi, Marilyn. Hey, Cindy. There we go. People are making their way in now. Now, this was yesterday. Margaret, my cousin's daughter, she's 21. She helps me clean quite often. I pay her to help me clean, I should say. Doesn't do it for free, that's for sure, 'cause she works hard. Anyway, she came over yesterday, and she and Susan, they helped me put my window air conditioner in, and then I spent the afternoon helping her do a painting for her boss. Oh, by the way, her boss loved her painting, of course. Check me on Twitter. I tweeted the picture of the painting yesterday. And She gave her a purse, actually. Her boss gave her a purse. But first, this was the background we were going to use for the ballerina. We just scraped on the paint with a credit card. I shouldn't say we. She. I showed her how to do it. She did it. And then put some white gesso over the top and then wiped it back with a baby wipe. Now, we loved this background, but then we continued to look for ballerina silhouette photos or paintings, and we found another one that we liked even better. So we were like, okay, I'll just keep this and use this somehow. Hi, Eileen. Hey, McGlinda. Hey, Janice. So, I'm not sure I might get to using this today. Margaret suggested that a silhouette elephant on this would look really cool. And I think it would too with the colors. And then I thought, well, yeah, if I did that, put a silhouette elephant on it, I would donate it to my grade 8s at my school every year. They collect things and they do an auction at the end of the year near the end of the year, to raise money for their school trip and for their end of the year events, because here grade 8 is the end of middle school and grade 9 they go into high school. Well, high school really starts at grade 10, but the grade 9s are at high school. So I was there at the beginning of Dee Dee's stream, and then the next thing I know, I wake up and it's like an hour later, and then I managed to stay awake for the rest of it. Ooh. So anyway, so I might get to that, but I have a couple things I'm going to do. First, I've printed off these photos. This is my niece Eliza. And my other niece, Sarah, is teaching her how to do the fishy face. So there's that photo. Now, I printed these off twice because they would fit twice on a 4x6, and I'll use them for someone else's layout. So this is her trying to learn how to do a fishy face. So I am going to scrapbook those today too, I think. I'm going to show you ways you can use. Okay, today's show I'm going to show you ways you can use your Gelii prints, because some people who are thinking about getting a Gelii plate or who have just got their Gelii plate, it's like, what do we do with all of our Gelii prints once we make all these wonderful Gelii prints? So I'm going to show you ways that today that I use. Yeah. Hold on, I've got some wet going on over here. I'm going to show you some ways that you can use your Gelii prints. Alright, so I'm going to show you some different ways today. So depending on what your style is, these are different ways you can use your Gelii prints. So how's that? Yeah, I know, Marilyn. She got it pretty darn quick, that's for sure. She's a little actress, that one, just like her mother. Oh my goodness. So, anyway. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I put together some cards. Okay? Sets of cards. So, oh, and envelopes. Oh, which means I need to. One moment. I just need to get some paper. Just one moment, please. I need to get paper for the envelopes. I used to use printer paper, but I need to. It's over here. I forgot to get it off the shelf. Okay. Right over here. Printer paper. Sorry about the fruit flies, but they've found every time I buy raspberries, they start reappearing. Anyway, so if you see any fruit flies fly by the camera, just ignore them. Alright, so first of all, oh no, that's my, sorry, I grabbed the wrong thing. That's my stencils. I need my Gelii Pinrts. Alright, so when our Target was closing, they were selling everything, including supplies for the offices. So, for $1, I got this plastic 3-divider paper holder thingy. And it can go on the wall or it can sit on a shelf, whichever. Hey, Glenda. Hi, Rain. Hey, Dixie. So I just decided this is where I'm going to keep my Gelii Pinrts. I've got some. I only keep the deli papers that I think I'll use perhaps on a stream. These are my 12 by 12s. And then these, this huge bundle, okay, is my 8.5 by 11. So I'm going to choose a few of my 8.5 by 11s here. Now some of them are from when I had my old 8 by 10, okay, jelly plates. So some of them have a border, so I want some that are coordinating for accents and stuff like that on the cards. So that'll coordinate with that, that'll coordinate with that. Oh, I like that. That'll coordinate with that as well. And then let's get something. Let's see what I have that will work nice with that one as accents. Ooh, this will. That maybe. Maybe not enough of a difference. This. Alright, so let's start with that. See what we get? Okay. So first, I'm going to cut down my cardstock. Take this tape off. All right. Five and a half. Actually, oops, I'm going to score at 4 1/4 first. Four and a quarter. That's why I love my Stampin' Up. Then cut at 5 and a half. When you're mass producing cards, it's nice when you can do everything at the same time. So there, now I have it cut and ready to fold. So first I'm going to score at 4 1/4. And actually what I'll do is I'll make and 5. Sorry, excuse me, got itch on my arm. Score at 5 and a half. So that's 4 cards that are that way. So let's do 4 cards the other way. So let's score at 5.5. And cut at 4 1/4. And they'll be top folding cards. Hey Teresa, nice to see you. And cut. And one more. Score at 5.5. And cut at 4 1/4. And I really have to go through and fix up my... Now, when I score, the valley is what you fold to the outside. It's just a neater fold. So these can either open this way, or they can be a side folding card that opens that way. It just gives a little variety. So today's show, if you're just coming in, I'm going to be showing different ways you can use your Gelii Pinrts. For those people who are wondering what they can do with their masses upon masses of Gelii Pinrts that they make with this addiction called monoprinting with your Gelii plate. So first up is making note cards. So these are, now obviously you can make them with a sentiment on them, but if I want to sell them, so I'll either just make them as note cards with blank, totally blank inside and outside, or I will include some stamped sentiments, but not with double-sided tape on them, but not attached to the note cards. So with thank you or thinking of you or for you, those types of generic sentiments, and then people can just peel off the backing and put the sentiment on themselves, or else I just use them as put them together as note cards. I've never sold these kits, but I've given them as gifts. So, all right, now for envelopes. All right, I want to cut my envelopes too to have those all ready. Have everything cut so you can mass produce in a quick way. Oops, sorry, pulled out the wrong thing here. There's my envelope maker. There it is. Okay. So this is my new one. They replaced it for me. Yay, so it works now. Hi, Happy Diane. How are you? Carol, I use the Staples 110-pound card stock. So it's a 110-pound card, and it's from Staples. And it's very nice, especially once you add, you know, your Gelii print on top. It's very nice cardstock. So it stands up just fine. Okay, it will stand. So I just go to Staples Business Depot and get 110-pound cardstock. So I don't know why you have numbers, Dixie. It's really weird. So A2 sides cards, I think it's 8 and where are we here? Oh, see, on my old one I had it on a sticker there, so I would know. I think it's 8 and an 1/8. Where's my A2 size cards? A2, there we go. Yeah, 8 and an 1/8 by 8 and an 1/8. That's what I thought. And this is a half, 8.5. So I have to get rid of 3/8. 1, 2, 3. 3/8. Whoops. I didn't go through them all. Dang it. That's alright. I'll go again. Got too many layers. Too many layers. One more. Okay. I won't do as many layers this time. Sorry, my box is on the wrong side here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll do 4. I guess I have to move it over this way anyway. 8 and an 8. And those can be kept for sentiments or Gelii printing or whatever. 8 and an 8. So this is just printer paper. You can use 1, 2, 3, 4. You can use like a lighter cardstock. I'm not going to use 100 and, oh shoot. I'm not going to use 110 pound for envelopes because it's too heavy. Hey Vicky! It's alright, there won't be much measuring. Vicky, breathe, breathe, breathe. Just for my envelope. Oh! Ah! Alright, 8 and an 8. Okay, so eight and an 8. All right. Alright, so let's... Oh, now they didn't turn out very straight. What the heck was I doing on that? One moment, please. This second set. Extremely crooked, which might mess up my... There. Might mess up my cards a little bit. Okay, so let's score the envelopes and all that first. Have them ready to go. I do 2 envelopes at a time. Alright, so then on your envelope maker, if you don't know how to do this, so here it tells you the size of paper you need, and this is your first measurement for your score, and that's all you need. And it's 3 and... Oh, darn, I have to get my... Just a moment, I have to get my magnifying glass out, which is why I put my A2 card on a sticker on my old one. Okay, so my A2 cards, 8 and an 1/8, and 3 3/4 is your first measurement. Okay. So, three and 3/4 is right there. So you punch, put your bone folder at the edge, and a score. Now, for the rest of them, you simply line up this little pointy thing with your score mark you just made, and punch, and score. This gives you your 90-degree angle. It's really quite simple process here. Line it up, score. Did I punch? I forgot, I think. Line it up, punch, score. Alright, so there's 2. Oh, now for my rounding, I only round the one. I only bother rounding one, because I'll show you what I do to this other side. Do 2 at a time when you're using printer paper. Hey, P3! For those of you who came in, I am showing different ways to use all those Gelii prints that we're all ending up with. So first of all, I'm showing how to make some card kits, note cards, and or any type of card. Now I'm making the envelopes first because I use leftover paper from the cards to make matching envelopes. So I want to have the envelopes ready so I can do the envelope at the same time as I'm doing the card and then not get them all mixed up. So that's why I'm making my envelopes first as we go here. And one of my long ones needs rounded. Alright, put my rounded ones together so I don't get messed up there. Oh, it's just the lighting. It's a turquoise, actually, Sherry. It's my lighting. It is turquoise. It's not as blue as it looks on the camera. Ow! Oh, sorry. I just moved wrong and popped my knee. Oh, sugar. Okay. Let's do 2 more. So 3 3/4. Oh, poor hamster. Yeah, I'm fine. It happens every now and then. When you have arthritis, you can't move too fast or the wrong way. My knee just kind of went poof. Not long-lasting pain. It's just kind of one of those sharp pain things. I had my knees up on the... Oh, that one. I didn't do very good lining up that one. What happened? Hold on. Something happened on that one. I'll fold it. I'll make it work. Sometimes my eye doesn't see right on the guide here. It's the user, not the machine. User's eyesight, I should say. And because this paper is thin enough, it goes through the 2 layers fairly easily. If you're using cardstock or Other paper, though, it won't. And I think I forgot the rounded corner on this one. Oh, fly, go away. Man, the fruit flies are bad this year. Okay, so... put that there for the moment. I might show little file folders too if you want to see how to do that. Okay. Now, let's get my, uh-oh, where'd it go? Where's my ATG gun? I thought it was right, oh, there it is. I knew it was right there somewhere. No avalanche, please. That side of my desk, it didn't get cleared yet. So there could be an avalanche. Okay. So then, the one corner that I round is at the top. Oh, I forgot something. Hold on. Who the fort? Now, what I like is I don't like my envelopes to have, when I fold my envelopes, I don't like this bottom part that comes up to be a corner. So I always, once I have them done, I line up my rounded ones, which is the top flap. So I only round my top flap, which is one of the longer edges if you're not doing, unless you're doing a square envelope, either, it doesn't matter which one you do, obviously. But if you're doing a rectangular card, the top one is one of the longer edges. So the other longer edge, I take it and I line up the point at the 1/2 inch mark, which puts this point at 4.5 or so. Well, actually a little past 4.5. 4 1/8. And I just take off 1/2 inch or so. Oops, sorry, I'm not even straight. So I'm just going to line up this line, make sure it's straight there. Puts it at 5 inches, sorry. 5 inches. This point at 5 inches takes 1/2 inch. Oh, what am I taking? 3. There we go. Taking 1/2 inch off. All right. There's my rounded corner. So I want to take 1/2 inch off this side. So I'm just going to line it up there. Take off 1/2 inch. There we go. That's just personal preference. Don't have to do that. Now when my card folds up, side, oops, sorry, doing it backwards. The galley fold goes to the outside of your envelope. Side, bottom. Oops. See, now you don't have that point sticking up, all right, into your card, and I like that. So then I just put ATG here, ATG here, folder up. Now I have envelope gum, so I'll do that later. I have envelope gum, so you just put it here and here. It's a special glue from Stampin' Up. You let it dry, and then the person can lick it like a regular envelope, or you can use double-sided tape, leave the backing on, and then they can use it that way. So there's my, so let's put the rest of these together. Uh-oh. Oh, Eileen just doesn't bother coming out of the corner. It's just easier that way. Sorry I wasn't looking much at chat there, guys. No, sides first, Jean. Well, I'm just making card kits, Vicki, just to show how I use up my Gelii paper prints. So I give these away as gifts, you know, for 4 or 6 cards in a set. But I believe that the crew that I do go to crops with, I think we're having another crafty yard sale in September. So I'm going to try and get some things together to have a table and sell a few things. So, well, exactly. So today's show, if you came in later, is just about, oh, I've got this one really angry fruit fly. He's like dive bombing me. So today's show is, what do I do with my Gelii prints? With all those Gelii prints. That's what today's show is all about. I'm going to turn these over so that whoa, that is really crooked. This is the one that got a little messed up. But, I mean, really, who looks at this side of the envelope to see if they're straight or messed up, really? Except that one really is messed up. There, that'll work. Make it work. Make it work. Let's get sealed anyway. It just went out of alignment a little bit there. Yeah, I'm going to show how you can make file folders with the envelope maker. I'm going to use some Gelii prints to make some file folders. Different sizes of file folders. I'm still in my pajama top this morning. Didn't even get out of... I did put shorts on, but I have to roll and wrap and shower tonight. Since it's nice and cool in my apartment now with my air conditioner, I'm going to mummify tonight. Yeah, Teresa, I'm fine. Mama's fine. Mommy is fine. Yeah. And she's forgotten she was mad at my sister, so I guess there are some benefits to short-term memory loss. Till was super excited to see Nana, so that helped her a lot, because he was just, when she came in the house, he was already home from vacation. They got home before Janet got home with Mom, so he came right, oh, he was just so excited to see Nana and had a whole bunch of stories to tell her, so that was nice. That helped a lot. Nothing like a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old to cheer you up, that's for sure. Okay, so there's my envelopes, there's my cards. Alright, so now I picked out my alright, so let's trim these down. 4 by 5 1/4. Now you notice my cards. I like my cards to start on ivory, not white. I do make some on white, but I prefer ivory. That's just a personal preference of mine. Alright, I'm changing freaking blades. My actually Stampin' Up! Demonstrator didn't even get back to me yet about my blade. How do I get it out of here? See, it's so tight it won't even come out. How does one get it out? Okay, let's take it off so I can see here. See how it holds on the guide? I want to show you guys. See, not only does it clip down in the middle, it hangs on over here too. So there's no way this blade is going to go like back and forth when you're like the Fiskars one and make your thing uneven, but I don't know how to get it off so I can change it. I just want to change the blade. Anyone know how to change the blade? Hey, LJ! Love my new AC! Dee Dee! I have extra blades. I found them. I just don't even know how to get it off. Uh-oh, I did find them. Where the heck did they go? There they are. Got my extra blades. I don't want to break the stupid blade thing. Alright, just a moment. Maybe it shows me. Does it show me how to change the blades? And I can't get it off. Like, you know, with the Fiskars one, you're lucky it'll even stay in. One moment, please. Alright, let me get my magnifying glass app out here. Alright. 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 Come on, stop. Okay. To insert blade handles into the cutting track. Don't stretch the cutting track to insert them. Okay, good. Phew, God, I didn't try. As described below. Position the handle at the bottom of the cutting track where the opening is widest. Start by placing hook of the handle over the outside of the cutting track. Insert the handle into place on the cutting track. Okay, to remove cutting blade, slide the handle to the bottom where the track opening is widest. Lift handle up and away from the cutting track. This will release the hook from around the cutting track. Lift handle up and away from the cutting track. Okay, let's put this back on then. Whoops. Oh, for heaven's sakes, Jean. Just one moment, please. Alright, slide it down to the bottom where it's widest. Although it's supposed to be this way, so that's probably down here. Oh, I see. Okay. Then lift it up and pull up. Alright, obviously I didn't understand those instructions very well. There! Yoo-hoo! Found it! I found the escape end. Yes, I did. Phew! Alright. Once I do it once, I'm usually okay. I was just trying to do it on that end because I forgot I use it upside down. That's all. It's my own problem. There. Okay. Phew. Alrighty. I'm ready. Oops. All right. Now, I need 4 inches by 5 1/4, so I'm going to cut it at 5 1/4. And then do sugar. Ah, that's better. Okay. Oh. Okay. Now. Put the instructions in there too, just in case I get stupid and I forget. Okay. So sorry, 4 so now I need 4 inches, right? 4 inches. 4 inches. 4 inches. See, so now this is left, okay, for envelope decoration. So I'm going to cut 1/2 inch. Actually, no, I'm not going to cut it yet. I want to do, hold on. I have this really cool, this is from Close to My Heart. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to punch it first. I'm going to start in the middle, as close to the middle as I can. Yeah, I do, Teresa, like I said, as you could see, there's no way that this blade does not move back and forth at all. It's completely secure. So you're going to go straight no matter what. The problem with the Fiskars one, which I'm keeping for cutting, my Fiskars I'm keeping for cutting chipboard. Because it does do a good job with chipboard. There's no way it's not going to wobble back and forth on you to give you a crooked cut. It's going to stay right in that. Now the funny thing is, this is made by Fiskars. So once the Stampin' Up! Kind of monopoly runs out, it may start coming out. Fiskars may start, I don't know. But anyway, I know Fiskars makes it. So you can use a border punch. So then I'm going to line up here. Alright, see? And then I'm going to trim it down to 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch, yeah, maybe 3/4. So that's going to go on the envelope. So let's put that and this together there for now. Alright, so that's going to be, oh, sorry, let me move my iPhone out of my way here. Okay. And by the way, this Close to My Heart punch is also made by Fiskars, I believe, who makes Stampin' Up! Punches. They're really nice punches, very nice and sharp. Okay, I think I need to do it on this side. For some reason it's curling on me and it just doesn't want to sit nicely there. And you can use a post-it note to help you hold it properly. There we go. Now I'm also going to punch a row of them here for the other card, sets of cards, because this will be accents on the opposite card. Well, you'll see in a minute. So let's go all the way down this one. Whoops, I missed one. Went down too far. And cut it at 3/4, and then I'll trim it down to size for the card. All right, so I'll just wait because I'm not sure. Oh yes, 5 1/2. 5 1/2. Oh, 4 1/4, because it's not going to give me 2 of 4. 4 1/4. It's not going to give me 2 5 1/2, but it will give me 2 4 1/4. 4 1/4 and 4 1/4. Okay, so there's that. Now my coordinating one is this one. So I'm just kind of showing you. I'll just show you this. Whoops. What's going on? Okay, so 5 1/2. So regardless of which way you put, since these aren't really directional, it doesn't matter which way I cut them. Regardless of whether you're going to have a top fold or side folding card, they're going to be the same size, right? 5 1/4, not 5 1/2, Jean. Yeah, I did it right. Okay. 4 by 5 1/4 for the top layer. Okay, so on this card we'll go, all right, there's not enough contrast. Rats. Alright, I have to use a better contrast. So that's good to know. I need a better contrast. That's better, I think. All right. Once I cut them up, there wasn't enough contrast. No problem. There's always more cards to make, right? All right, so 5 1/4. Sorry, I'm not even watching the chat. Hey CB, today's show is showing how you can use all the different ways you can use your Gelii Pinrts. So right now, yes, I'm showing how to make note cards using your Gelii Pinrts. Alright, so now this, alright, so that's better. So there's a better contrast on there. Okay, so those are going with that one. Those are going with that. Okay. And these ones will go with the yellow. Hey, Carol. missed one. Okay. That's true, Vicky. Definitely. Definitely could ink the edges. And whoops. Oh, what am I doing? Quarters of an inch for this. Now, of course, depending on the punch you're using, it may be half an inch, it may be an inch you need that you want to cut it. For this particular one, it doesn't put the arrows in the middle, but I didn't want the arrows in the middle, so I'm cutting them at 4 1/4, but I'll probably only need them at 4, but I can trim them off later once I get them on the card. There. Okay, so these go with that one. This goes with this one. So let's see. I'm not showing a very... I can usually do it much quicker than this, but anyway. Alright, so let's get these together. I think that a nice brown edge would be nice on these. Black might be a little too stark. And I just don't want to see the white, so that's why I'm going over the black. Not going to come in a whole bunch onto the page, just the actual edge of the paper. True, Vicky, that would work. Yeah. Oh! Yay, Sandy! Well, the thing is, Sandy, they do mix like watercolors, so you can make way more than 15 colors with those 15 colors. For sure. They mix just like watercolors, so you can blend with those. Yay! Sandy got her Neo 2s. Excuse me. So now this kind of a note card is especially good to give as a gift for people who, that you know, who may not necessarily so that they can use them, and they may not necessarily treasure wonderful pieces of card artwork that takes hours and hours and hours and hours to put together. You all know what I mean. I needed to trim this before I stuck that down, but I forgot to, so then I take the longer one and put it on the bottom of the card. Okay, so there's one card. Now what I do with this type of card, I stick it in like that, and then it goes in the package like that. Okay, now when I sell them in sets, I usually just use Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Vicki. Maybe I'll put this one on that way. So now, whoever's using this, they can use it this way, or they can use it as a card this way, because you've left it as a non-directional, so they can choose how they wish to use the card. So like I said when I started this, if you didn't come in, these are note cards, so I'm not putting anything on the front. Sometimes, depending on if I'm giving them to someone who I know may want them for specific use, like if I'm giving them to my sisters or whatever, I will put in a package of sentiments that on little punches that they can choose. Like thank you, or for you, or thanks. Just generic ones that people use a note card for, with a gift or whatever. Okay, now then the opposite ones, let's do with the other fold. How come there's only one? Oh no, there's the other. Oh, yeah. Okay, there's the two short ones. Okay. Eesh. I didn't measure. No, I trimmed them off. I measured when I cut them. No, Vicki, my Gelii Pinrts are on 110-pound cardstock. They are on 110-pound cardstock. I cut them a little bit longer so that I could trim them off in case there was something irregular about my trimming. Because with my eyes, I don't always get everything lined up exactly right, so I cut it and then I trim it off. Oh, hold on. Oh, CB, Greta is adorable. Oh my goodness. Alright, so since this one is the other way, it doesn't fit in, so I just tuck the envelope top in, and it goes in that way. So if I'll show you in a minute how I package them up. Yeah. Marilyn, 8.5 by 11 cardstock. Cut it in half. Either at this one's cut at 4.5 and scored at 5. No, excuse me. Cut at 4 1/4, scored at 5.5. For the ones that you want to open the kind of like normal way, you cut at 4 1/4 and score at 5.5. So you get 2 cards out of each sheet of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. Now, if you want to make teeny tiny ones, you can make 4 out of a sheet of cardstock and make little tiny gift cards. Oh, is Ash in here? Hi, Ash. So today's show, for those who are coming in late, is how do I use up all my Gelii prints? Showing you ways you can do that. Now, you can make envelopes using your Gelii prints, the 110-pound paper. I have done it before. If I know it's going through the mail, if I'm making a card for someone and it's going through the mail, I'll make my envelopes out of the Gelii paper prints as well. So, oh, there you go. Thanks, Vicky, for the link there. Okay, and an envelope. Now, if when I sell these, I'm gonna have to see, because I'm not sure, but my plan is, whoa. I know it doesn't seem like much, but around here, people expect they can go to the dollar store and get a card for $1. I know that, you know, handmade cards, but you see, the thing is around here, they're not going to buy, they may buy like a birthday card, something like that, for more. But for note cards like this, they're not going to pay more than $1 a piece if they can go to Dollarama and buy a card for $1. So I will put them in sets, however many are in the set, $1 a piece, and that's what it's going to be. I'm still making a little, I'm not making money for my time, but it doesn't cost that much in product for me when it's simple basic cards like this. So, oh, yay, Rain. Oh, that's wonderful. Rain, that's wonderful. So if I want to get rid of stuff, you know, then that's what my plan will be for our card sale anyway. So then when I pack them up, I don't have those really nice cellophane bags, and I'm not going to pay to buy any. So I'm a cheapo. And hey, if I'm only going to charge $1 a piece for the card, they're not getting nice cellophane card holders in them. They'll get them in a baggie. So, to show that there are two different, slightly different styles in the card pack, I'll put one way, one the other way. Then when they go in the baggie, oh, these baggies are the cheap ones. I don't know if they're going to... Oh, they do just fit. So... yeah, but Dee Dee, you know what? It's probably more expensive for me to print them on my printer than to just use my Gelii Pinrts. You know, really. My paint goes a long way. There. Alright, so that'll go in $4. They get 4 cards. I'll just make labels, stick them on. Alright, so. Yeah, exactly, AJ. You have to know your target audience. And really, for this for $4, I'm still making it probably $2 off it. Really? Not that much paint went into making those prints. The card stock, you get 250 sheets for, what, $16? So, yeah, I'm still making a couple of bucks off that. I mean, I'm not in it to make money. It'll help replenish my paint. So, yeah. That's true, Marilyn, and I could try. We do have a gift. Our gift shop is for the Friends of the Moncton Hospital. I don't know how much they give us, though, so that's the thing. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, gotcha, Dee Dee. Gotcha. Yes. I see what you mean. E-cards. Oh, gotcha. I thought you meant like to make them digital and then print. Gotcha. Yes, that's right. E-cards for sure. Alright, so that's one way you can use your Gelii Pinrts. Now I've got more stuff here ready to make some more cards later on. But let me get that stuff out of my way for the time being. Woo! Now, I'm going to show you how you can make some cool, different sized envelopes or file folders. So let's say you have this really cool, let's see, piece of, let's see, this one, jelly plated. I got mixed up in the wrong size there. There we go. Alright, so let's say I want to make a nice file folder. This is a piece of 12 by 12 paper. It actually was a pickup print. There's the other side of it. But it was just kind of a cleanup print that I did. So this will make a cool file folder. You can make any size file folder you want. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to punch my two sides. So to make your tab, all you have to do is make tabs. Now I'm going to make the style that just has the tab, okay, on one end, and then the other side where I fold it up, okay, is going to be shorter. Now, if you look at this, it's not going to make your regular size file folder, okay? It's going to make a smaller file folder. So I think actually what I'm going to do to make a regular, closer to regular size file folder is I'm going to get another piece. Oh, there's another one. Look at that. There's another black one. It's kind of a hot mess, but hey, it'll make a cool file folder. So what size is a regular file folder? Let me measure. So here's a file folder. So if I want to make a regular size file folder, I need 12 inches. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 and a half. Oh. 18. I need 18 inches, so I need to add 6 inches to this. These are things I need to scan before I use them. All right. Bye, Dee Dee. Thanks for coming. Yeah, see, Dee Dee's was going crazy on me today, too. I had to actually go out of Firefox and come back in. So I need 6 inches, plus I'm going to need a ½ inch to join it together. So let's not lose this. Where's the other photo print? Oh no, where did it go? Uh-oh. I may have lost the other photo that I was going to do a page on. Where did poor Lisa go? She probably got stuck to something. Let me check. See if it got mixed in with my papers here anywhere. Oh, I may have to print another one. Of course, if I print another one, then I'll find it, but that's okay, because I need a second one. I have a lot of duplicate scrapbooking pages to do for Christmas presents. Okay, anyway, I'll look for it later. So I need to cut 6½ inches. Which side is more interesting? I like that side more. Six and a half is right there. And score it at ½ inch. I love my Stampin' Up! Score things right there. I don't have to get out my Martha Stewart scoreboard. Okay. going to use my double-sided tape for this. Hi, Darcy. Nice to see you. Today I'm showing different ways you can use up all those Gelii prints that you make with your Gelii plate. So that's what I'm doing today. Uh-oh, got sidetracked. Ha! That's easy enough to do. Story of my life. Procrastination. So one side's going to have a join, but really, it's not really going to show that much. Oh, now I have to measure where the fold is. Because it's not at the halfway mark. Alright, so on this front part that flips up, I am not going to do a flap. I just want mine straight across. So I'm going to measure it at the top at the longest. So I want it to fold up at, hold on, I've got to see where my numbers are. There they are. Okay. So I'm going to score at 8 3/4. 8 3/4. Okay, hold on. This is going to be the inside. Yeah. I want this to be the front that folds up. Okay, so 8 3/4. I may have to put a strip across there to secure it because I shouldn't have scored that. I should have left it. But anyway, that's okay. I can fix that. Score at 8 3/4. 8 3/4. 8 3/4. Sorry, I'm not watching chat. Exactly. I just showed some cards, a set of cards that I made, Darcy. Alright, I guess I didn't have to, I measured wrong on that other measurement, which is fine because I will just, so ignore that 6 inches. It's not 6 inches. You can do your own measurement. I'm going to cut it down. It's alright, I'll use that on the back of it. See, because I scored this, it's a little flimsy, so I'm just going to, I'll just attach that over there like that on the back of it. Okay. So now, here comes the alright, so for the first, I'm going to make the tab on the left hand side of this one. So I'm going to line up the very left hand side here of what's going to be my back flap. I'm going to line it up. Hi, Carrie. I thought you were going for like a... I I thought you were going on a date. That was a pretty quick date. Or did you not leave yet? Okay, so you're going to line up this edge with the left side edge of that front little thingy there. Okay? See that hole? I'm lining my paper up with the edge of that hole that you see in the front. Okay? So I'm lining that up with the left hand edge. So my left hand side lined up with the left hand edge. Punch. Alright, so that gives you that shape. Whoops, sorry. Okay, I'm not going to say that out loud. Carrie, I'm showing what you can do with your Gelii prints. So I made some cards so far. Now, I am going to line it up however long you want your flap to be. So this is a fairly large folder, so I'm going to line up this top part now with 4 inches. That'll give me a 4-inch tab. So I'm going to line it up at the 4 inches. Punch. Okay. So now I'm going to take my trimmer, and now I want to cut off the rest of this. So I'm lining up the bottom of this loop. Okay, the bottom of the scoop is going to line up on the edge of my trimmer here, right where it, okay, right where I cut. So I'm going to cut it, line the bottom of that scoop right where my trimmer cuts, and go from the top and go just to that there, and voila. Now you can either round these corners or you can give them this kind of a corner. So I'm going to line up the front edge like I did the other one, right on the edge. Oops. Oops. Let's try that again, Jean. There we go. Didn't have it all the way in there. And flip it over and do the other corner. And I'm going to do this edge as well. So I'm just lining it up, left hand side of your cardstock on the left hand side of that opening. And voila! You have a file folder. Oops. Ta-da! Now, I had that lined up a little bit too far, so I'm just going to round off this corner a little bit. I had it a little past where it had to be, so it's kind of pointy there. Okay. Oh, Marilyn, this Stampin' Up! Trimmer, I can tell you, I love it. I've had Fiskars, several different versions of Fiskars trimmers, and this outdoes them all by a long shot. By a long shot. In Canada, they're 37 bucks, so worth every penny. I'm just going to put this on the back because I scored it and I shouldn't have, so... Perfect. Oh, good idea, Janet. I can make all my folders for Dee Dee's folder project. Ooh, Good idea. I'm going to use my double-sided tape instead of my ATG simply because there's paint on this. All right, that's why the ATG would probably hold it, but just in case, I'll put a strip of ATG down the middle here. And if I hadn't scored that at the 1/2 inch, then I wouldn't have to do this, but oh no, really, Paula? That's funny. Paula had a dream. She dreamt that she lost her cell phone, and when she called her cell phone, it was a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and she said, "Oh, I want a trimmer." That's so funny. Hey, Andrea. Oh, the man in the moon. Yeah, look at that. His eyes, nose, and part of his smiley face. You're right. I see that. I see it now that I look in the computer. There we go. That'll just help that be stronger. Yes, it's Stampin' Up! Brand. So, yeah. Cool. Now, you can make cute little file folders too. Let's take a piece of 8.5 by 11. And what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to trim it down to, and this is kind of a good project for those Gelii prints that you may not, oh, actually, I like that one. Let me find one that's just kind of like, that you may not use on a card because it's just kind of, you know, like whatever. Just a second. I just had one that was kind of yeah, like this one. Okay. This is one that I may not necessarily use on a card. I might think it's kind of like so let's use it for a file folder. So let's score it not in half because you want to have 3/4 of an inch above for your tab. So 5.5 is halfway. So 3/4 of an inch is 4 3/4. So I'm going to score it at 4 3/4. Oh, I did something really wrong there. What the heck did I do? 5.5. Let's just do 1/2 inch then. Oh, never mind. I did it at, what did I do? Anyway, let's do it at 5. Let's score it at 5. That's better. All right, scored at 5. Envelope punch board. Line up. All right, so let's put the tab in the middle of this one. Uh-oh. Wow. So my computer went to sleep. Yeesh. Sorry. No, yeah, this is the envelope punch board, Paula, and I'm doing file folders with it. You can make a little camera with it. You can do a whole bunch of cool things with it. But yes, it's the envelope punch board. So I'm going to put the tab in the middle of this one. So let's leave 2, 4, 4 is 8. So I'm going to leave 2 1/4 inches. So I'm going to go at 2 1/4 inches, and I'm going to punch. Okay? And I want it to be in the middle, so I'm going to flip it over. Okay? And I'm going to go at 2 1/4 inches. Punch. Now, for my tab to be in the middle, I have to cut off each end. So, once again, I'm going to line up the bottom of my little punch on the cut right where the trimmer cuts. So I'm just going to slide it up until it touches that cutting line. All right. Now, I need to trim off this one and this one. So I have to stop when I get to that V. And you can feel it when it gets to the empty spot. And then move over here and trim the rest off. So now I have a tab in the middle of that file folder. Yeah, exactly, Paula. Exactly. It does more than just envies. And you can make teeny tiny little envelope, file folders, whatever size you want. So now I'm going to do my edges. So I'm just going to line it up on the left side. See, after this one, you have to kind of put the tab up on there so it's a little bit, you have to make sure it's level. And if you're going to do the right hand side, you line it up on the right hand side of the hole. And I went a little too far. And then left side. Left side. You can just round these ones if you want. You don't have to put the scoop on them. It's whatever you want to do. There we go. Now we get another file folder. Now that probably would have worked out. Let's do one with it folded right in half. I don't know why I thought I couldn't fold it in half. Let's do another one with it folded in half. Do a black one. Oh, I like this. I've got so many cool papers in there. I've got to start making things. So let's score it right at 5 1/2 and see what happens. I'm not sure why. Let's make a teeny tiny file folder. Since I accidentally cut my paper instead of scoring it. That's the only thing you have to be careful of. Alright, so I'm just trying to check. I cut some off, so I'm going to score it at 4 1/4. Now this time I want to use my scoring blade. Yes, I did. I think it's Queen's Ink Own, I believe. Just a second, where did I put the bag? That's what I was using here. It's just Queen's Ink Own brand. Where did I put the bag? Let's see. but it's almost the same as, it's not as good as score tape, I'll just tell you that. It's very similar to the Miracle Tape by Viva Las Vegas and the stuff made by Copic, Express It Tape. Uh-oh, Eileen's putting... Okay, hold on. 4 1/4. I didn't score it yet, did I? Okay. 4 1/4. All right, so, no, at 4, Jean, at 4. I need 1/4 inch, guys. You need 1/4 inch, at least, or 1/2 inch. There we go. All right. There's my 1/4 inch. Okay. So I scored it at 4. And let's make the tab on the left. Let's make it, because it's a smaller envelope, I'm just going to make it a 2-inch tab. So the edge is at 2 1/2. While I'm here, I'm going to take off, line up this edge. Do this edge and this edge. So if you're doing the right, you have to line up on the right hand side. If you're doing the left edge, left hand side. Then I need to, sorry, I got a little too far over with that, didn't line it up well. So I'm just rounded that corner a little bit. Now I need to take off what's not my tab. So once again, I am taking the bottom of this little Scoopy Valley, lining it up at the score mark, and taking off that section to leave my tab. There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot. I have to do this side. Duh, Jean. Silly girl. Have to do this after. There we go. And then I'm just going to snip her around a little bit. There we go. Alrighty, so there we go. There's a little file folder. If you need a little file folder for on a journal page or inside a journal, or to make a journal out of little file folder shapes, there you go. So file folders in all sizes. Yes, Xandra made a camera. Is that up on YouTube, Xandra? Because I can't remember the punches for that. I have, Eileen, but I lost the triangle part of mine that's in the back. But I have the little one. But it's hard to use for envelopes because you have to keep it still on a surface that has no edge on it. But so, yeah. Alright, so there's several different sizes of file folders. From a near regular size to medium to small. You can make them whatever size you want. Alright, so now I'm going to do a scrapbook page. Now, if I can find my other photo, I think I have to print the photo again. So once I print it, I know I'll find it. It's probably on the floor somewhere, but I cannot see it. It was right there, but it's not there anymore, so I will print another copy. It'll just take a second. Print. Okay, so while that's printing, let me choose my papers. So let's see what I got here. Now some of these I'm not going to use yet because I want to, like, this is going to be scrapbook paper for me, but I have to scan it first before I can use it. So I have to scan that with my scanner mouse. I have to scan this one with my scanner mouse before I use it because I love it too much. So let's find one. Oh, this is cute. I like that one. I'm going to use this one. Now I have to find some coordinating papers. I can use black plus, let's see, what will coordinate well with that? Anything in blues or greens? All right. Okay, so I don't have much in my 12 by 12 for coordinating. So let's see what I have. I have to kind of sort these by color because it'll be so much easier if I have them kind of sorted by color. Then I'll know if I'm looking for something that's kind of, ooh, that might be too. Okay, just a moment. It's yellow and pink, though I don't want to introduce another color necessarily. Let's see. Oh, hold on. This one's nice. That'll work. Alrighty. So, let's see if I have anything with any of my blacks that have some like orange and stuff on it. Let's see. Going through my black ones now. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's too much the same. Don't worry, I'm ignoring my phone on purpose because no one who knows me ever uses my phone. They always use my cell. So it's probably just scammers or people trying to sell me something, whatever they're called. Uh-oh. What could you sort tonight? Almost anything you wanted to. There's some more orange. Okay, and along with some plain black, this should be plenty. And let me grab my photo. It finished printing here. Okay, there we go. Alright, so first thing I need to do is to trim. I printed this off so it would kind of look like those photos from, oh no, the bottom one. Darn it, I hate when I do that. One moment, I need to print this other one too because never mind. I printed it on borderless and it always cuts it off. It's not supposed to, but it does. Okay, let's just do this. I don't know why it did that. Okay. Alright, let's get that up a little bit, and then let's move it over here. Click OK. Now print it. Okay, so okay, print. All right. So this little gorgeous kiddo here is going to go on a piece of black cardstock, and she's 4 by 6, so I need it cut at, oh, I didn't know that was a 12-inch one. Alright, this has crap stuff all over it in sections, so I'll just use parts that it has glue all over it for some reason. I don't know what it is. Okay, 6 and a half. By 4 and a half. Oh, oops. Sorry, I'm missing a lot of chat tonight. Sorry, I'm just working away here. Don't mean to ignore my peeps. If you're watching, I forgot to say this at the beginning, but if you're watching this, it was recorded live on Ustream.tv. So if you're watching it, the recording on YouTube or Ustream, it was recorded live. There are people here. Oops. in a live chat who I am talking with. So, although some of it is me talking to myself, I am talking to people as well. Oh, now we're talking about someone maybe coming to Toronto or something. I missed who we're talking about. So, this is her fishy face. Alright, so that's better. That is better. So cut it at 2 inches. So now I have 2 sets of those. And actually, oh, I didn't get them all exactly the same size. Well, dang it. Oh well. Oh well. There we go. And a smidgen off this edge too. Just a smidge. All right. Dang it. Bye, AJ. Bye, Xandra. Oh, I just did it on Photoshop. Just did it on Photoshop, so it looks like one of those photo booth thingies, right? A strip of photo booth shots. This is my middle niece, the one who is in Royal Military College. So now I so want to put on this for a title. What you talking about? What you talking about? Doesn't that look like Willis or like Different Strokes? The little guy going, "What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about?" But no one will understand that except people who are old enough. So I'm just gonna go fishy lips. All right. So now I have a little bit too much on the side. I didn't get it in the middle. So I'm just going to trim her down a little bit here. And then a smidgen on the top as well. Didn't do a very good job getting that one in the middle at all. But it can be fixed. So there we go. Alright, so now I need, let's see. So now I just have to mix things up a little bit and see, or ducky face, yeah. this is paper I jelly printed. Today's show is all about showing you how you can use jelly printed paper on different types of projects to get it all used up. I think maybe like that. And I need maybe, okay, so let's cut this at, oh, this is an envelope. Yeah, I jelly printed an envelope. But that's okay because I think I want to use it. I'll cut it. Doesn't matter to me. Darn it though, I thought it was, see, I want to use it like that. Doesn't matter. Just going to cut it just a little bit smaller square. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Let's take an inch off it. See where that leaves me. What did that leave me at? 7 3/4, because I want it to be square. Oh, 7 3/4. 7 3/4. Okay, so, well, that was a good guess, Jean. It made it square on the first cut. I might need it smaller, though. May have to be smaller yet. Yeah, so let's make it 6 by 6. Let's cut this 6. Let's cut it at 6 by 6. See what happens. Yes, it's a 12 by 12 print. I used my round jelly plates on it with some stencils, and then this top black layer is a stencil that I have. Six by. Trim this off, and then by 6. I like to put square I have to edge it with black, obviously. Okay, so 6 by 6. Okay, so that means I need to trim a piece at, another piece of black here. Okay, this has already been cut down from 12 by 12. So I need 6 1/4 by 6 1/4. 6 1/4. By 6 1/4. Of course, Dee Dee does the torn page style, and that's kind of cool too. Sometimes I do that. It depends. Oops. I don't want to lose my other printer. or trimmer, I should say. What's that? That's in my way. Oh, okay. It's all about layers. All right. Bye, Denise. Oh, it could be. It could be my Canyon. Yeah, it does look like that, Paula. You're right. Yeah, I use them as stamps. My Canyon, Cedar Canyon printing rubbing plates. You're right, Paula. You recognize them. Good job. Because I was thinking that doesn't quite look like my splatter stencil. I was trying to figure it out. Yes, so it is Cedar Canyon. It means I'm going to be jelly printing? I wasn't planning on jelly printing tonight. Okay, and so then that's going to go like that. So this, see, this got all icky, but I'm just using the other side so the icky part will get hidden. Oh yeah. Hi, Cheryl too. This layout's going to go in my scrapbook. I never do any, hardly ever do any for myself these days. Anytime I've done scrapbooking, it's been for, I've got so many photos I need to scrapbook. At some point, you just have to say, yes, it's gonna go there. Now, I don't go all out with embellishments on my pages because I love paper and I love the photos. So usually I just use my paper in ways that I think it highlights my photos. No, I don't want it. Okay, maybe this has to go over more. And then fishy lips here. Thank you, Rain. Yeah, okay, yeah, straight, yeah, I agree, straight. Okay, so let's put this down. See, the thing is, once you find a place where you like it, you just gotta put it down. You have to put it down and not keep keep looking for another place where it might look better. You find a place where you like where it goes, you put it down. Otherwise, you're going to take 4 hours doing a layout. And I know some people don't mind doing that, but I do. So, now, fishy lips. You call it duck face? Hey, Colleen. Fish lips. Fishy lips. So, fish face. No, not fish face. Fishy lips. Fish lips. Fishy lips, I think. I have to decide, though. Okay, one moment, please. I need to get my stamp set, because I forgot to take my stamp set over here. I'm going to stamp with white on my black cardstock, I believe. Oops. Where did they go? There they are. My footstool got turned around the wrong way. Okay, so let me try. My Memories ink pad is my newest. I usually use my Stampin' Up! One, but let's see how the Memories works. Fish lips. I'm going to put I can do fish lips, I think. Oh, trout pout. Oh, isn't that cute? Oh, I like trout pout. Oh, I like that. Oh, I bet they did, Colleen. I like that. Thank you, Darcy. I think I'm going to do, I'm going to do in handwriting. I can do a trout pout. All right, so trout pout. I like that. I like that, Darcy. Good one. All right. I think I'm going to use my kind of ones that look like an old... So T, capital T and capital P are the only capitals I need. Here's my capital P. Where's that? That doesn't look like a capital P. It's not. That's a lowercase p that got in the wrong spot. There's my capital P. All right. O. R-O-U-T is what I need. These ones won't stay in order because they're... Anyway, these ones are actually foam, rubber on foam. It's a B. O-U-T. R-O-U-T. Of course, they're going to be the ones that are on the bottom, right? There's a U. T. So an R. Where's my little R here? V, F, R. I think I'm going to start on a larger piece of paper just because I want to make sure trout pout. So, brand new ink pad. Never been used before. Let's see if I like it as much as my Stampin' Up! Ink pad. This is my Memories White. So far, no. But I can trace around them with my white pen. Alright, I'll go because the Stampin' Up! May not be the same white, so. Why am I doing it so close? Oh no, and I've got the score lines. Oh, hold on. The score lines are going to be in the way of that one. Darn. Okay, sorry. I have to use this one. I have to start again. Dang it all. Okay. Since I have to start again, I'm going to switch over. See, Stampin' Up! Still wins. It's quite a bit brighter. Look at the difference. There's the difference between the Memories and the Stampin' Up! I don't know if you guys can see it online, but it's like twice as bright. Okay, CB. See? Now it's going to dry, obviously. It'll fade a little bit when it dries, but not a whole lot. Yes, they're both pigment inks. They're both pigment inks. White is pigment ink. Not sure if Stampin' Up! Makes the white pigment ink anymore. I heard they weren't going to make it anymore. I should have gotten So I'm going to heat it with my heat gun because it is pigment ink. It'll take a second to dry just so I don't put my hand in it and smudge it. Thank you, Colleen. Isn't it a gorgeous face? All right, where do my heat guns? Oh, it's still over here from yesterday. As Margaret was using it. Oh, oops, sorry. Stuff's falling off my printer. Okay. Heat gun, Paula. Oh, Memories is a dye ink? I didn't think they could make white in a dye ink. Oh yeah, it is. Dye ink pad. Oh, well, that explains that. See, I heard at one point, it was on sale when I bought it, and I heard that it, I remember hearing, oh, this is the best white ink. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the outside of the letters with my white gel pen. So you can see the difference with this white gel pen. So this is a Signo Uniball white pen. People complain that it doesn't work for them, but they've always worked for me. Always, always, always have worked just fine for me. So, love them. Uh-oh, Jean's messed it up. I've messed it up. I knew I wouldn't get through it without messing it up. Whoa. Wow. Jean, you really know how to mess up a font. Okay, anyway. Now, should I do script or printing? Because she's just little. Oh, you know what? I should put Sarah taught me. Okay, so I'm going to, Sarah taught me to trout pout, because I want to put Sarah's name here. So Sarah taught me to trout pout. There. Yes, Bunny, I do have one Jelly Roll pen too, actually. And it does work nicely too. It's a little bit finer line than the Jelly Roll. Thank you, McLinda. I'm so out of practice because I don't use my handwriting for hardly anything anymore. Even on my lesson plans at school, I do on computer. I only write comments quickly in my handwriting. Thank you, Vicky. So the thing is, I will be doing this 3 more times. For my older sister, for Sarah, and for Jessica. I guess, did I start an album for Janice and Mike or not also? I can't remember if I did or not. There. Welcome back, CB. Carrie. Now I know Dee Dee doesn't put a whole lot of tape on hers because yes, they go inside things, but I just kind of have to. Oh, before I stick it down, almost forgot. Now I need some black around the edges, and I'll just use my black archival. Yeah, buddy, I always store mine tipped down in my spinny thingy here. My tool caddy. Okay, archival black. So I've got my triangle of 3 things. And I don't usually use my distress inks on page layouts, just because if they ever happen to get wet or anything like that, then you're out of luck. You just never know. Oh, you guys, road trip. That's not fair. I want to go on a road trip with you guys. Dang it. Oh, well. See, if I still was teaching in Ontario, I could join in, because you could pick me up on the way past Milton. But that's not a reality anymore. I could always get a sponge and do this, but eh. So I want to come in a little bit more than just the edge. I want to get a little fading in there and spots. That's better. And I just don't want to do it on my paper, because then I can spread it and get it messed up somewhere. So there. Lots of looking of texture, not a whole lot of texture. There we go. Complete. Half an hour. Journal page done. Or scrapbook page done. Now, you don't have to put these in a scrapbook. If you're not a scrapbooker, you can do this type of a layout and put it in one of those, like a 12 by 12 frame or whatever, right? So you can frame and put them on the wall. Yep, Lynn, hi. I'm just finishing up. I have one more. Thank you. So, see, there's lots of textures, lots of colors, a couple different layers, some black integrated in there. Thank you for the trout pout, Darcy. Yay. So, I like it. I like it. Alright, so just as a quick, I'm not going to make another one, but I also want to show you, you can use your Gelii Pinrts to make a journal. Now, most of you have seen this already, because I made it online, and I filled it, part of it online. It's coming apart because it's too big now, so I'm going to have to fix it. It started falling apart on me. I have to see if I have larger rings or not. If I don't have larger rings, I may have to use some thread or something, but you can make... Hey, Galina! Nice to see you. I'm almost done, but... So, you can make a travel journal. So what I did was I made some pockets with scrapbook paper, but then I took 8.5 by 11 Gelii Pinrts, cut them in half, punched holes on them. This was my travel itinerary. This was our list of stuff that we had to bring, or that we could bring. This was my boarding pass. This was my priority sticker that went on because I was in a wheelchair. She was having Ustream withdrawals. It was a whole 2 hours. Ah, that's so funny. Paula. I'm not going to use the cinch today. I'm not going to show you. I already had one made, so I just thought I'd show that you could, just to see, use your Gelii Pinrts as background. This is not, I don't consider this a scrapbook. This is a travel journal. I haven't done anything except paste ephemera and pictures in here. There's my key card for my hotel room was in there. There's our wonderful Paula and Patty. I borrowed one of Carrie's photos of them, turned it into black and white because there was a lot of glare and it was too hard to fix the color. So I made it black and white, put a little background on it, put their names. So I did that with Photoshop. Thank you, Dixie. Alright, and so I just used it, made some notes, some funny things that happened, to stick those in the pockets. Yeah, so these are all Gelii Pinrts. And then I just used my white pen and sometimes black to put people's names so I remember who they are when I go back and I have memory loss. I was going to use them all with my stickers and then decided, nah, I was just going to use my handwriting. So I have to print out my photo of Jan because I somehow missed out getting a photo of Jan, and I got this all put together and all the photos on my, I have to put her on my blog post too, and I was like, I want to have a picture of Jan. How did I not end up with a picture of Jan? So there's my paints that exploded when I got home. Anyway, more photos. So, yeah. There's projects that I worked on. And this was shopping. This was on the way home. I ate at the Green Turtle in the airport. I have to stick this on there somewhere. Finally got my crab cakes at the Green Turtle in the airport. Yeah, it looks nice in black and white, doesn't it? Thank you guys. This is my cool photo. This is coming into Toronto from Baltimore. And we were supposed to have our cameras away by now, and I stuck my iPhone out. And okay, I want to put my finger right there. The white circle is the Sky Dome. That's where the Blue Jays play. Well, it's Rogers Center now. And beside it is the CN Tower there. You can see the tall CN Tower. So that was like a really cool photo coming down in over Toronto. Yes, I did get, you sent me one of Jan, Colleen, already. You sent it to me? Yeah, so I did get one. I just have to print it off. So, and then this is waiting for my bus at the Halifax airport. This globe is at the hanging from the rafters in the Halifax airport. The sun's coming up in the Halifax airport because I was there all night. And waiting for the bus at the Halifax airport. There's the sign that says Moncton this way. Moncton Riverview. I live in Riverview. My tag from the bus. And I have a few pages left for some extras. So. Hey! Yay, Linda. Yes, you're just in time for the ending. So, projects, things that you can do with your Gelii prints. You can make journals. Oh, that was underneath that, so I have to fix that. You can make, oh, I should show you this. You can make, really nice, cool little folders. This is a cover I made for a faux, what are they called? Not faux Bonici, faux Midori, right? And I put, this is Gelii Pinrts. I did double layers, so I did it on, what's it called? Craftex. Yeah, Craftex. So it's like that fabric paper stuff. Put a pocket in it. I added, I scored and added some chipboard there so that you could use elastics or whatever type of binding you wanted to. So that is a cover for a faux Midori. So that's using Gelii plate prints. Carrie, that's because you were in every photo I took almost. Pixie, she was like fluttering around everywhere. You can use your Gelii prints for a scrapbook layout. Jerry Ann comes on at 9 Eastern. You can, where are my little file folders? What did I do with my little file folders? What did I do with them? They couldn't have ran very far, for goodness sakes. Oh, there they are. You can make file folders with your prints in all different sizes using your envelope maker, and you can make cards. And where's my set of cards? Oh, for goodness sake, see, Paula, I have the Paula syndrome. Losing things that are like right in front of you. It's in a baggie. Well, that's interesting. Where's my set of cards? Anyone see where I put them? Okay, they're in. They couldn't have like run away. These ones haven't gotten filed yet. Oh well, anyway, I made a set of cards. Wherever they ended up, I don't know. Oh, they must be down here. Oh, I see them, I think. Hold on. I see them. I thought I left them on there. You can make cards. So, you ate the cards. Okay, so there's the set of cards. $1 a piece, I'm going to charge for them. Leave it at that. Eileen, oh, you're bad. I've been on for 3 hours now, so I'm going to go eat. See? People have been like, what can I do with all my Gelii prints? There's tons. Okay, Paula, we want to know. She's going to stream cleaning, but we don't know what time. So, Paula, have you decided what time you're streaming tonight? Are you going to stream right now? Around 9. Around 9, Vicky. Her normal time. Around 9 Eastern. So, Galina, Paula is Journal Artista. And that's how you'll find her on Ustream as well. All one word, Journal Artista. And she's going to stream at 9 Eastern. Ooh, Angie, you're going to make Dee Dee jealous. She had hot dogs tonight, so she went out on a limb. I think I'm going to have a couple taquitos. I've got some taquitos in the freezer from Costco, so I think that's what I'll have for supper. Anyway, thanks everyone for coming, and I hope to see you using up your Gelii Pinrts. Bye.